him over are very low. To try and trap his arm, to try and bridge isn't working. I'm trying to get my hands in, I'm trying to shrimp. I just can't get my hips to cooperate. Bert's just gonna hold me down 100%, ruin the drill. Chest grip. From this position, you can do 100%. From this position, I'm gonna systematically, without being able to roll him or being able to get my hips out to twist, I'm gonna systematically dismantle this. Partners are gonna hold you, chest pressure, no one's gonna get injured, but you are gonna have to be creative. So Sarat, first, what's that?
My ankles are locked.
I don't care. From this position, he's gonna hold 100%, and I'm gonna work systematically. If he rears up to punch, I stop what I'm doing, and I make sure I'm protecting myself, and my knee drives up to make him put his hands down so I can move. If I don't, and I keep trying to escape mount with the headshots coming, I deserve to be finished. That's just a lack of understanding, but people do that. People hold leg locks while someone's hammer fisting their temple, and as they crank, they just wake up and say, did I win? No, you didn't. So from this position, 100%, both hands down to the hips. Feet become hands. I find his feet, and I start to step and drag. Step, drag. Hurt his ankles enough that he has to move. And now from this position, I step over my own ankle, underneath his ankle. I start digging the foot out. Extend back, establish my half guard, and now I have a half guard with an underhook. Doesn't seem like anything to write home about, but compared to where I started, this is unbelievable amounts of progress, because a lot of us have a great half guard underhook game. The wrestlers can get up and get on a single. The jiu-jitsu guys can go to deep half or punch a scorpion in. Very, very successful off of that, even if it doesn't seem visually that impressive. Let's do it again. The Berkshir's gonna hold, he's gonna put all his weight, he hides his ankles, whatever he wants to do from here, and it might take a second, it might take 40 seconds. I'm gonna systematically work. Hands on the hips, start shimmying, start straight. I step over my own ankle, Denise, and the more I bump wide, the more his ankle moves for me to find it. Now I start pushing, I start stepping and grinding. Hook, extend, get through. And now from here, I have a whole game I can play. I can go right into the scorpion. The wrestlers start extending, dipping out, getting underneath. I have a whole game to play from there. If I can't escape the full mount without rolling him or without getting a full shrimp, very, very long night I'm in for. Can I have Denise rotate in? 100% Denise pressure. I know I'm vulnerable to razors. I know he's very, very unlikely to get flipped from here no matter. I don't think I've flipped Anthony in 10 years from mount over to guard. In this position, heavy, hands. If he's blocking one arm with an underhook, the old-fashioned cruise control mount, then I have to just use the other hand and I'll have to go to the other side now. Stepping over, digging, extending, and on this side, the beauty of it is, if my hips slide underneath, I have his balance shifted, especially if I combine that with the razor. He's not gonna have a great option, even if I don't get the razor. Now I'm in a very strong position to fight out of here. Does anyone have any questions? Does it, just want to see it again?
Yeah, well, you want to do it with your feet.
One more time. Or we do it to the same side I just did? Okay. So, if I have the underhook stuck here and his head's down, not going to be very helpful to help on this side. That might be my stronger side. Always better to team it up with an arm. Heavy pressure, ruin the drill. Start off. Hand on the hip, find a wedge. I'm going to hurt his ankles, move him with my knee so I can step over, extend under. Very rough. Doesn't matter if the person's a world champion, a D1 wrestler, no one's meniscus cartilage is going to just keep hurting it over and over and over. Eventually they move, they give a little bit of a blink, and that's when you get in, that's when you trap, and now I'm combining that with flaring my underhook, scooting out, tremendous escape potential.
What about add then?